Oh hey YouTube, didn't see you there. So I've been thinking a lot about Rachael Cohen recently. You know, she's graduating, she's the president, she's one of the most talented people I know. I mean, I have the utmost respect for Rachael. She sings like an angel, she's the most organized person I think I've ever met. She plays the flute like an angel. I'm told she makes the best banana bread in Soulstice a cappella. I mean, I haven't ever had it, but you can probably go find out on her Instagram, Golden Colonial Kitchen. Hit it up. But yeah, Rachael's graduating. It's really sad.
Rachael Cohen.
Rachael Cohen, Soulstice President, 2K18.
Rachael Cohen, Samosa Girl 2.0, the president of my heart and the president of the world. Rachael knows how deeply I love her, but I'll just share my intense, passionate love for Rachael Cohen with the world right now.
First thing that comes to mind about Rachael is she's a spectacular musician. She plays the flute, for those of you who don't know, but you gotta know she plays the flute if you know Rachael. I had the pleasure of seeing her play in Mozart's 40th Symphony, the Jupiter. 41st. She had a ton of solos and they were gorgeous, just spectacular.
Her arrangements for the group are always amazing, even if they don't appear in the concert at Furrier medley. And her voice on American Boy, Rachael is just an unparalleled spirit in the group.
I've known Rachael for longer than I've been in Soulstice. She was my Frosh leader.
When I first met her, it was at Soulstice callbacks, and we were both auditioning as sopranos, and the whole night I was trying to listen really intently to everyone and be like, what are my chances of getting in? And then suddenly I was listening to Rachael and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna beat this talented, beautiful singer. And then of course both of us were in, which I am so grateful for because of that we've been able to become really close friends. But since the beginning, I just really wanted to be friends with Rachael, and now I am friends with her, and I love her.
Rachael and I have been newbies in Soulstice since day one. We were newbies together back 3 years ago, so we've just been through the journey of Soulstice together. So coming in, we had the same uncertainties, had to learn the same music, and we've just been through all that together. It's been a long time, and it feels like it went by so fast. She's been a great leader. She's grown into a great leader over those 3 years, and she really led Soulstice in some great directions this semester with me, and I'm really happy about that.
As current VP Finance for next year, following in her footsteps was really easy for me because she's always there to answer any questions. She anticipates issues and is really good at communicating, and it's been such a dream to be collaborating with her in executive things.
She's really got this, I don't want to say mom personality, but I really do think she's got this this level head and just really kind of commands respect, really naturally.
She's not the loudest or the most outspoken, but she's always working really hard and cares a lot about Soulstice. So it's really everyone knows that, and it's good to have more chill members in the group because sometimes they can get really loud, and Rachael's just a really important presence in the group in my opinion. And I for one have spent a lot of time working with Rachael and exec, and I really feel like I've learned a lot from her. I really look up to her, I really respect her. She's just a good friend of mine.
I'll remember most about Rachael is definitely her just calm, controlled disposition, that she was always in control of the situation and she was always the perfect role model for someone. She was just very presidential in everything that she did. Even though she might not be president of Soulstice next year, she'll always have that presidential demeanor to her.
Oh, my favorite memory with Rachael would definitely be when she called me to tell me that I got into Soulstice. And I freaked out and I hung up the phone and jumped up and down and screamed so many times in front of all of my friends. And then 4 hours later when I finally called her back because she really wanted to know. She screamed just as loud as I had screamed when she told me I got in, so it's my favorite thing that I remember.
Or like,
Some of my favorite memories with Rachael have been from this year, having her as president on exec. She's extremely warm and inviting to the whole group. She's honestly like the president of Soulstice, but also the mom of Soulstice. So like for all the new members, I'm sure it was just like amazing coming in and seeing like that glowing human being that is Rachael Cohen.
my favorite memory of Rachel would have to be when I first came in for audition. She was the first smiling face I saw. She welcomed me to Soulstice, and I just felt her warmth immediately.
I mean, honestly, it was that first the first rehearsal kind of back, just having like that moment with her. Like, I'm really happy that you're here. That like super duper warms my heart.
Honestly, a good memory that I have with Rachael is just the car ride up to both retreats. No, maybe just one retreat, but I don't know if I went on both. But one of those car rides up was just really nice, just talking to Rachael, which I haven't done like too much, but like just really talking to Rachael and just having a good old time, listening to tunes and stuff.
In retreat in the fall, Rachael and I did like 3 hours alone in the car together, and we just like hung out, and it was really fun. And we were doing auditions. It was just me, Davis, and Rachael sitting on the couch. So I feel like this year I've really gotten to know her, and I'm sad that she's gonna leave because I'm running out of time with her.
Rachael is like genuinely a nice person, and it's just she's always like enthusiastic about like the group, and she was really excited. And I feel like when she reacted that way, I was just like, oh my god, this is like somebody that I can already consider a friend, and I was just like, finally I found somewhere to be. So yeah.
As a first year, it's really special for me having an older student who actually acknowledges me when I'm walking around. And Rachel's always like, Bridget, and she runs over and like gives me a big hug, and usually she's with like her older like cool friends, and I'm like, haha, I look so cool.
She's bubbly. Rachel's bubbly. She's like always happy, you know? I really appreciate that about her. She always like brings this positive energy with her all the time, which is great.
Rachael is one of my best friends on the Guild. Every time I see her, I just like, she has this like effect on my mood. I just like feel so much happier. She's, I guess just because of like her own personality is so like radiant and kind and positive and sincere, and it just like it ebbs towards the people around her.
Rachel is she's so nice. I don't know, she's so lovely and a calming person to be around. I get into rehearsal and like she knows what's going on and knows what's happening.
Rachael Cohen is a fantastic member of Soulstice and also a lovely human and perfect friend. She is a beautiful lady. She has a wonderful smile. She is a fantastic baker, as we all know, and has done a wonderful job as president. She is such a valuable member of this group. I cannot stress this enough. I feel like she brings such a, like, just a nice, warm presence. She's not always up in your face, but she's always there to kind of just keep the vibe nice and happy and warm.
Rachael is so smart and also funny and also kind, and those are just 3 circles in a Venn diagram where the middle, if you find someone that's in the middle, it's just so rare, and so I'm so grateful to have Rachael in my life.
Rachael is a powerful and very humble person, and she just brings a kindness and humility to the group that I don't think anyone else could have done as president.
Well, she always brings beautiful smiles, and she's always just very soft-spoken and nice, unless we're screwing up the Sunday candy line for the tenors. That's the only time I've heard of it. But other than that, yeah, very soft-spoken, just a very kind soul.
As a friend, I thought she was so willing to listening to other people. When I sometimes talk with her about my ongoing life and her future. It's like she's really opening up to me, and I was just feel like carefree in front of her.
It's always good for hugs and music school advice, and generally cares about so many different people, which is really lovely. I'm really gonna miss just running to her in the music building is always fun. Get my little Rachael hug in there.
Oh my god, Rachael brings experience, love, and consistently groundedness. Like, she always seems to be like on top of her stuff, but then like you'll catch her doing a really, really funny joke like under her breath or like just to the side, and then then she can just get back into it. It's just like a perfect symbiosis of like funny but grounded and like serious but having a good time. It's just awesome.
Her leadership. I mean, Rachael, like even when, so I entered the group a semester after she did, but even then, she was, one semester removed from still being a newbie, she still provided this, just by virtue of who she is, obviously, but also by virtue of being the musician that she is. She provided and continues to provide this enormous, she provides a lot of direction to the group. Musical leadership and also just general leadership of being like, she knows, she's got her shit together, she knows what's going on, and she's absolutely continued to bring that with her this year while she's been president as well.
This year, Rachael as the president of Soulstice, it's really, I think all of us witnessed her ability to balance applying for graduate school and prepare for graduation, and also basically running this group. And she was so good at handling all of this. And also as a person.
My favorite thing about Rachael is how calm and collected she seems always. Like, she's just really got this like in-charge personality. And I'm amazed, like if I were president, I would not be able to keep it together as well.
I feel like she always makes the right call. Like, Rachael always knows what to do. Like, on anything, like socially, like in any social situation, musically, she's obviously a very talented musician and always can kind of pick up on things that maybe the rest of us aren't getting. I trust Rachael with my life. She just makes the best decisions and is a lovely human.
She has this incredible talent and passion for everyone around her, and just for humanity as a whole. Like, she really sincerely cares about making the world a better place, and I think that passion is what will carry her through as she takes like the next steps in her life. She's created like a beautiful family in this group, and I think that will stay.
I just want her to know how talented she is and how she's just gonna kick so much butt wherever she ends up going with her life. It's just so amazing. I heard her play one time in the NGSO and she killed it. And I was just like flabbergasted by how talented Rachael is and like how much I know that she's gonna do so great.
My first year in Soulstice has been like, I don't know, really like defined by people like her and presences like her in the group. She's one of the most kind, caring, sweet, radiant people I have ever met, and I think I look up to her.
I wish her the best in her pursuit to become a pro musician. It's really cool.
I'm really happy that she graduated. She made it this year, and hope she can continue living like in this happy and positive life with a big smile on her face every day.
I'm so proud to be her friend. I'm so proud of all of her accomplishments and of what she's brought to Soulstice. And it'll definitely be, there will definitely be a piece of Soulstice missing without her next year.
Maybe this is me thinking too highly of myself, but I feel like Rachael and I have this like special connection. Maybe it's the fact that we have the same pair of jeans, that we love free people so much. I don't know, but I really feel like Rachael and I get each other, and I really look up to her a lot, and Soulstice is not going to be the same without you next year, Rachael, and you're going to kind of be the original vision of Soulstice for me, seeing as you were president my first year, and I'm really going to miss you a lot.
Rachael, I'm going to miss you so much. I don't think I've told you this, but every rehearsal that you're at, I feel it's just like a better rehearsal. I think that your presence just calms us all down, and we're like more disciplined and like focused, and we rehearse better when you're there. So I'm really glad that you're staying in Montreal, because if ever we start fooling around, I could just call you and you could show up and get us back on track. But it's been a pleasure to be in Soulstice with you as our president.
I don't know, there's so much I could say about like all the stuff that we've been through together, but it just feels like it's not even something that can be brought up in like a little so-and-so minute grad speech giving her the parting words. But I hope that she'll remember me as fondly as I remember her. And I look forward to seeing her next year in McGill. I know she'll do great things, and I wish her all the best at grad school and in her life, and I know she'll do great.
Rachael, you do inspire me in so many ways, in singing, in samosa sales, in just generally being on top of everything / probably taking up too much in my life, but being able to weirdly handle it. Like, I don't know how you do it. But I wish you the best of luck next year at the conservatory in this new phase of your life. It's very exciting. I'm really glad that you're staying in Montreal. Please don't be a stranger. And I look forward to watching you achieve great things and follow your passions.
Rachael, I'm so glad you're staying in Montreal, and you're gonna do so well in grad school, and I'm so proud of you. And I love you, Rachael.
Just want to say good luck. I'm glad she's staying in Montreal. I'll look forward to seeing her a lot next year. But I do wish her the best of luck in everything that she does, and I know she's gonna do wonderful, wonderful things. I love you, Rachael.
Rachael, you are going to do amazing things. Whatever your next steps may be, you will do amazing things. You're going to continue to set the world on fire. I know you will.
Dear Rachael, love you and wish you all the best in all of your endeavors for the future.
Stay wonderful.
I think you're just gonna be amazing. You're so dedicated and persistent and courageous and loving.
In the short time that I've known you, and in the short time that all of us who were new last year at Soulstice and this year at Soulstice have known you, you've changed our lives in a lot of ways. You're like a big sister to us, or a mom, or a wine aunt, or whatever you want to call it. And your warm presence and your spirited nature, your outgoing personality, and of course your talent will take you so far, and all of us are so excited to see where you go in music and beyond.
You're gonna do great things, and I absolutely love your playing flute, and I know everyone else will too.
I have no parting words for Rachael because she's staying in Montreal, which is the greatest gift she could ever give us.
Don't go too far. That sounds like too ominous. No, I mean like don't like leave the province ever. Like stay here forever, and then like just come to rehearsal. You should just come to rehearsal, like all the time. Like I know you're not in Soulstice after this year, but you could be around Soulstice and still sing with Soulstice. But I think it's a good idea.
And Rachael, I love you a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot.
I'll get out of my apartment. I don't know, I really do look up to Rachael Cohen.